Galaxy Group of Science, Subject Computer, Lecture 2. So welcome back to Computer Studies, Standard 11th English Medium, Chapter number 1, Introduction to Multimedia Elements. This is part 2. This video is part 2 of first chapter. Now, here one by one we'll be discussing about the different elements which could be used in multimedia. So in this part we will discuss about the multimedia element text. We start now including text in multimedia in the basic step toward development of any multimedia presentation. A good choice of word could be help coverage the intended message to the user by keywords used in the content means navigational buttons multimedia element. A broad term for some things that contains words to express some things. Text is the most basic element of multimedia. A good choice of word could help convey the intent message to the user. For example, if you are preparing a PowerPoint presentation, that also we have to help some things we contain of the slide. Thereafter, you can add images, you can add background. So text is the first step. Then text is used to communicate information to the users. Proper usage of text and word in the multimedia will help to communicate the ideas and message to the user. Proper usage of text and word in multimedia will help to communicate the ideas and message to the users. Then text could be of any help of word, a single line, type of word, a single line or a paragraph, anything. The textual data for the multimedia can be developed using any text editor such as a Notepad. But generally, Notepad is not used because there are no formatting features. To give the formatting effect, we need a word processing software such as a Microsoft Word OpenOffice. We all are familiar to word processing software Microsoft Word, MS Word. Different versions of Microsoft Word are available and be prepared using that. Another example given in text, OpenOffice. It is a free software. Then the text can have different type, different size, color used as per the requirement. Now we discuss about the font. Now here font is also called typeface in the textbook. Generally, we used font only different font. Then font have got different size, different styles and different colors. Typeface or font is a family of characters or letters which have different looks. A typeface or font is a family of a character or letters which have a different looks. For example, Arial, Times New Roman, Courier and so many other fonts. Different typeface have a different style and size known as a font. Size is the distance between by default the font size can be 10 or something like that. We can change the font size. Exactly what the size is the distance between the top of the letters to the bottom point. So for example 12 point, 20 points, etc. Now our computer screen is made up of pixels. So there are small pixels on the screen, that is point. Computer screen is made up of pixels. So there are small pixels on the screen, that is point. Then style. What is the meaning of style? We have got three styles, that is bold, italics and underline. Then we can change the color of the font, size and font of the selected words or letters or paragraph. Therefore, font type can be categorized into two types, that is serif and sans serif. This is little bit new for new, that is discuss. First of all, serif font. Now see here, alphabet from A to M. Alphabet from A to M are printed at the bottom part of this slide. Okay, so that is known as a serif font. That is known as a serif font. Now, what a serif font in this alphabet which are printed, there you can see a little decoration at the end of the character. Little decoration at the end of the character. Some of the example of serif font like Times New Roman, Century, Bookman, etc. Now, what is the usage of this type of font and where are these type of font used? Where are the serif font is used? These type of font are easy to read. These font are easy to read on a printed page as the guide of eyes along the line of a text, especially when the content of the pages is too long. This type of font is used in the printed books. Generally, they are never used in the presentation type of things. Serif font are never used in the presentation type of things. It is used to the printed books. Now, one thing you may not going the result of printing the books of this font. For example, if you see your textbooks, if you see your digest, whatever you see, Everything which is printed is mostly printed in serif font and they times New Roman only. The reason being that is the little bit of a decoration connect the whole word and when with the content of the page is more. Our eyes need to travel in the some line and which we are reading and then to the next line. So this little bit of decoration connect the whole and this whole line each other. Then on computer screen due to low resolution serif font are difficult to read. They are usually used when there is a lot of text to be read. Next, sans serif font. Here on the bottom part of the alphabet which you can see A to M, they don't have any decoration. They don't have any decoration. They are simple. So sans in the French language means without. So the alphabet, the text, the font without any decorations are known as a sans serif font. Text, the font without any decorations are known as a sans serif font. Then Arial, उसके examples, then Arial, Vedna and Helvetica. All these are the example of sans serif font. Then the usage of sans serif font. Just now we have seen serif font is used to printed book and these all things. And where are the sans serif font used in? They are usually used for the headlines and title. They are usually used for headline and titles. They are also used in PowerPoint presentation as we know the reason. PowerPoint presentation, the contents are small. PowerPoint presentations, the contents are small and the length of the line is also not to be long. So sans serif font are used. But on computer screen due to low resolutions, serif font are difficult to read than the sans serif. But on the computer screen due to low resolution serif font are difficult to read than the sans serif. Okay. Text in multimedia is different from the text used in traditional pen and paper method. In traditional method, we convey the information using only text, while in multimedia, we have other elements along with text. And these elements work together to convey meaningful information. Thus, we can say that the information is in the form of text, sound, picture, etc. It should be presented to the user in such a way that he is not confused. Thus, the text in multimedia should be short to the point and attractive to get the attention to the user. Next, an example of how to insert word art in presentation. Assume that we want to make a presentation on Gujarat tourism using PowerPoint. First we need to create a main page with the title Gujarat Tourism. We can simply type it as simple text and give effect, but better options to make it look attractive is to add word art. Now we will see how to add word art. In textbook instead of PowerPoint, OpenOffice Impress is used in which word art is known as a font work. Okay. Here I am teaching anything new. You all know the word art, but since they are in the chapter, so I am teaching you. First click in the insert menu, then word art option. From there select the font from style. Click on that, we will get this thing. Now you can type the content whatever you want to type. Suppose here we are typing Gujarat Tourism. After typing that, so you can change the font size as I'm changing the font size as I'm changing. Thereafter, if you want to change the font color, now change the background color. Also add shading effect. Okay, complete.